Drinking buddies, you guys know I love fun, and I couldn't think of anything more fun than taking the 4 best finished bourbons I've had all year and see which is the best finished bourbon of the year. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So these are the 4 best finished bourbons I've bought all year. This was a media bottle. The rest were not. This bottle did come from Barrel Craft Spirits, but it is the Mizunara finished. It is edition 1. It's aged 6 years. It's a blend of 6, 7, and 9-year-old Indiana, 8-year-old Kentucky, and 8 and 14-year-old Tennessee, then finished in Mizunara oak. And it is 116.42 proof and fantastic. We have Bull Run Nashio barrel finished. This is a pick, I will admit. So picks can vary, but I'm just using this as an example because if you can find these Bull Run Nashio finished whiskeys, you probably want to buy one. I think this is going to do very well. This is MGP's 99.1 corn mash bill, aged for 15 years and then finished in the Chino barrels, 115.26 proof. We have this, which was a distillery exclusive, but it is bourbon finished in Pinot de Charence barrels. It is 110 proof. And lastly, we have Doc Swinson's Forest and Fable. This is 7-year-old MGP bourbon that has been finished in Garyana oak. What's the best? All right, so this is very fruit forward on the nose. This is like cherry, banana, strawberry. I love it. This is like a fruit smoothie in an oaky way. This is really nice nose. Wow, that's really freaking good. Whatever's in that glass, it smells like it's going to be like an 80 to 90 proof spirit. You do pick up some of that heat on the palate, but I feel like that heat just really transfers into a really long, really nice finish that's oaky and cinnamon and brown sugar. The fruity stuff comes through here. Doesn't completely take over. You still know you're drinking a bourbon. That's freaking good. Better nose here, though. This one was like fruity. This one's more like, that's like bright. This is more like dank. This is like deeper flavors, like dark cherry and raisin and like way more oak on this one. This is nice. This is like the definition of what I would say like a dank wet basement-y type nose. Man, this might be hard. That is fruity and floral, spicy. Almost that's got a rice spice thing going on to it. That is so good. Little bit of a nutty thing on the finish. Man, it's not like peanut, like pecan, maybe? Yeah, like pecan. Oh, pecan pie for days on here. That is good. I'm not sure which one I like more, glass 1 or glass 2, so it's what makes the final round so clutch. On the final round through, I really, really take my time. I take notes. I go through it really slowly. It takes like a half an hour for me to go through the second time. Man. Okay. This is a really, really nice nose. I think I like this nose the best. So this is like dank and like dark vibes, dark cherry, like raisin, like this is like brighter fruits, and this is like a combination of both. This is like the best of both worlds, where we have like that deep, rich oak, a little bit of raisin, but a little bit of like citrus brightness. That is the most fruity one so far. Man, like I didn't expect everything up here to drink fruity, but that is very fruit forward. It's cherry, it's raspberry, blueberry on here, not something I get very often on bourbon. Sweet tea, a little bit of a grape jelly on this guy. Weakest nose so far. Yeah, this nose is a little bit funky. This is a little bit... This is in that dank territory, but it's like a little too much wet basement for me. It's like where you pass, like, just getting a little glimpse of that like Rick Housey dank basement thing, but this is like almost like a mildew thing on here. I don't love the nose. That reminds me of Garrison Brothers in a way. It doesn't taste anything like Garrison Brothers, but it reminds me of the fact that oftentimes with Garrison Brothers, I don't love the nose. I don't love it at all. But then I taste it, and the palate and the finish are fantastic, because that is a wonderful palate. That's a wonderful finish. We're really loaded up here with classic bourbon flavors all around. This is the most bourbon-y of them. So I think this would probably be the one I would recommend to someone who's, a bourbon lover, but not necessarily as interested in finished stuff. Because this really does drink. This really does drink like a straight bourbon, just maybe with a little bit extra character on it. All right, drinking buddies, I'm going to pause here for a minute. I'm going to go back through these. Well, when I say a minute, I mean like 30. I'm going to go back through these again, and when I come back, I will let you know what my favorite is, which one you should run out and buy. All right, drinking buddies, this is really close. I would actually say any of these is a buy for me. Granted, this is a distillery exclusive, and this is a pick, but if you see any Bull Run that's finished in Chino barrels, I think it's a buy. In fact, I split this bottle with my good buddy Nick, and I regret that decision, and I need another. I do feel like the two in front are taking it for me. This one, at the beginning, like the nose, I was just not in love with. But the more, like it sat in the glass for like 20 minutes, but man, the more it sat in the glass, it's just that funky thing is really just like a raisiny cherry thing. I know I said raisins and cherry a lot, but I'm really dealing with some fruity whiskeys up here. So anyway, these two are my favorites. I think I'm gonna go, man, I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, excuse me. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Not to say that 4 is bad. It's just these are 4 great whiskeys. Let's go 4 first. Oh no way! This was the barrel. Well, as I said, we're splitting hairs here because everything up here is so good. This was the Driftless Glen. Okay. I can't say I'm surprised that these two are the top 2, but where did I place them? Which one did I get the nutty thing off of? I don't even remember. Oh, and this one, I forgot to tell you guys. The second time through, I got a lot of sweet tea off of this one, and I got a lot of black pepper and like rye spiciness off of this one, which makes sense that this was the Driftless Glen, because this is, it's definitely high rye, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know. Probably wrong. Oh, being a whiskey tuber, you keep a lot of stuff in your head, and I probably don't know whiskey that much better than you, to be honest. That's something to keep in mind. So I have more access to things, so I've tried more things. So I can tell you that's a pass, because I like those 7 things that I had better, but all right, anyway. And I do a lot of blinds, and I think blinds really shake out any biases. Like, hey, the one that I got for free, I put in last. The rest of them I had to pay for. So keep that in mind. I'm never biased, and I always give Barrel a fair shake because I love their products. But hey, it did finish last. So. Second favorite was the Bull Run. So our favorite finished whiskey of the year. This is kind of exciting because I think this stuff is really good. You guys know I'm not like a huge MGP guy. I like their ryes, but I tend to say that sometimes they're too herbal. I like their bourbons, but I like them to be older. The 7 years finished in Garyana just seems to be perfect for me. What did we learn today, drinking buddies? Finished bourbon can be good too. Don't just finish your scotches and your ryes. Don't just finish your Japanese and your Canadians. Finish your bourbons too sometimes. And yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all of you. If you see any of these bottles, they're all a buy for me. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Cheers.
I'm your drinking buddy.